Hey guys, I'm going to take you through how I deal with all of this facial hair. So first, I'm going to start with tweezing. Big bushy eyebrows are super in. That does not mean that we can skip the tweeze. I tweeze my eyebrows about every other day, so I don't usually have too much. I always start here, you don't want that unibrow, and then under and above. Now, my hairline does not stop here. It continues all the way down to my eyebrows. I have hair all over my forehead. I don't have the time nor the patience to pluck my entire forehead. That's where this tool comes in super handy. Look at that. Let's see. This will be super handy. I use it all over my face. So it's probably like $10. You can get it at Walmart and Target and CVS. You can get it anywhere, and it's very helpful. So I'll start with plucking. Like I said, I typically do this every other day, which means that there's not too much buildup. I don't have to take a long time to pluck. Something that I do is that if I am not sure if I should pluck a certain hair, if it's getting down here, sometimes it's harder to tell which ones to pluck and which ones not to pluck. So what I do is I just take this and I scoot the hair away and I look and see if that looks better with or without the hair. That's just a simple trick that I do because I have plucked a hair before and been like, oh shoot, I should have kept that one. And you don't want to do that. You guys are seeing me clean-faced. I don't go anywhere without my eyebrows. I don't have eyebrows drawn on. They're just plain Jane how they are. Even if we're staying home all day, I put on some eyebrows. So this is new. I don't have any makeup on. Okay, so then once I do that, sometimes your eyebrows need a little trimming. If your eyebrows are getting a little bushy, the hair seems a little long, then just trim them. And how you do that is you brush them up. I just did this a week ago, so I'm not going to actually do it. But you just brush up your eyebrows. And typically, I only do it on the front half. The back half of my eyebrows are kind of thin, so I don't want to take away too much length. But you brush up the top half, and then you take this tool and you just trim the very top parts. So yeah, you just turn that on and trim it. Super simple. Don't be worried to trim your eyebrows. Just don't do too much. I just take off the tiniest bit, but it makes all of the difference. Once you do your eyebrows, then you got to continue up the forehead, right? So how I do my forehead is I put my hand on my hair so that I do not accidentally shave my actual head hair, which is already thin. I don't need less of that. So I just take it and I shave down. It's kind of dangerous to do this without a mirror. Oh yeah, there are like little hairs flying everywhere over here. Wish you guys could see that. It's disgusting. So I do that throughout my entire forehead. If you don't have a hairy forehead, perfect. Skip this step. So next, I move down right through here. I have a lot of peach fuzz right here. And so I just simply shave it. And I don't do my entire cheek and face. I don't have that much peach fuzz. It's just really this section right here. But you shave wherever you need to. Don't be afraid to. I've been doing this for years and I haven't noticed any difference in my facial hair. I typically do it about once a week. So I've done my eyebrows, my forehead, my sideburns, and next is the fun part. It's the mustache. So this is the brand that I use. It's a cream bleach. Oh, it's a cream bleach. That is hard to say. And it comes with the actual bleach or the cream, and then what they call the accelerator, and a cup, and then this little tool. I always start with this, the cream. And you don't need that much. Put it in your little cup. You got your accelerator, and then you just mix it up. I typically leave a little bit left over just in case some has either fallen off or I missed a little section of my face. So confession time. I have nose hair, and my nose kind of curves upward so you can see up my nose. Not everyone's nose is like that. If you can't see up your nose, then this isn't necessary. But people can see up my nose very easily. And so I just put a little dab right on my nostril. I don't put too much in there because, you know, it's bleach and I want to be careful to my body. Just get it all nice and good. This is a real good look, isn't it, guys? Okay, and then like I said, I leave a little extra, but I also put a little bit in my nose, just a wee bit. And this you wait 10 minutes, so you need to set your timer. So typically I like to start doing my hair at this point. And then we're gonna wash it off and we're gonna trim it. Why I do that is because I still have long hair, and so in the sun you can still see it. And so I go ahead and I trim it just like how I do the rest of my face. The reason I don't just trim it is because that it's still dark. So my facial hair is actually dark. It's not just like blonde. So that's why I have to bleach it. If you have blonde facial hair, then just go ahead and trim it. You don't need to bleach it. But if you're dark like me, then I highly suggest bleaching it before trimming it. The one thing I will warn about bleach is that sometimes you do break out. It's really shallow surface level stuff, so it's not like big old pimples. But I do get a little bit of red marks around my face. So this is something that you may want to do at night or do it early in the morning. So you might want to just play around and see how this works with your skin. I kind of have hardier skin, so if it breaks out on me, it probably breaks out on a lot of other people. So that's something to consider. Other than that, this is a super simple process. And yeah, it works really well. So you can see that it starts to separate. I don't know if you can tell. You can see that it starts to separate, which is what I was talking about, especially because I'm talking so much, it's probably separating more. So you rub it back out. That's why you have the extra here, just in case. Also, it burns a little bit. It's bleach. It's gonna burn just a little bit. I do this once a week, so it doesn't really burn my skin. But if you're new to this, it may burn your skin a little bit. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes now, so it's time to take it off. I have a wet rag right here. Okay, it is off. Now I shave it really quickly, and I shave up my nose as well. Make sure I get down far enough, and afterward I just feel it to make sure that it feels like there's no long hair that I missed. I also have a couple of moles that have hair on them. I actually have to cut my mole hair about twice a week. And then I always apply some moisturizer after the bleach. It helps me from breaking out too much, and it's really dry. It just sucks all that moisture out, so I always apply. And I typically apply to my forehead too after I've shaved that. Oh, it feels so good to moisturize. Love it. So there you go. Now you can rock your big, bold lip without being worried that people are going to be staring at your mustache. It's so great. Thanks for joining me. Bye.